School Dog here, 69. That's what I'm up to. I stripped all the rusty side panels off. I started sanding this one, but they look like this. Rust. Stripping it all down. Gonna paint these black. That side case, the top, the muffler. I won't be able to paint it because the paint is not exhaust paint. So all I'm going to do is paint the shield muffler, just sand it down. Intakes, rusted, sand it down, paint it black. Clean this up a little bit, clean this up, paint it black. And these are little heat shields that used to be under here like that. I'm not putting them back on. They're pretty well rusted out. This one here, I have to grind it off because the nut used to be tack welded on. That broke. I was trying to loosen it. And it's pretty much finished the frame. I got pretty much all painted. And this is a John Deere green. That looks like a John Deere, not a yellow, John Deere yellow, it's a transport yellow. I need to get the front forks. I have to paint these front forks. Started on the gas tank, got pretty well done. I have to just paint the top of it. Paint the chute yellow. And here's this rod, the clutch rod. You see how it's eat through pretty good. Somebody told me to take the welder, fill it in weld, but I think I have to take it apart and put a new rod in there. There's the front wheels. I'm going to just paint them black, the rims. There's the back rims. I take these tires off. It's new or used tires for it. And that's the kind of yellow paint I'm using right here. Tractor and equipment paint. Right there it is. Focus. Transport yellow, if you can read it. Just can't focus. And that's the black paint I'll be using on the motor, just the covers. I know it's not. No, it's oil-based paint, but just the cover and stuff not going to get hot, so I can use that. Paint on a paintbrush. That's all this yellow is. Painted on a paintbrush. The green is a John Deere green. I used a spray can green. And I don't know if I have a spray can in here yet or not. Show you what it is. It's right here. That's the kind of green I was using. Farm equipment. That's John Deere green. The number of this paint is 1817. That's the number. And I need to get the blade sharpened. One I can get off, and all I do is get the wheels, get everything painted, the motor and stuff. I can get the motor on, get the wiring around. Now let's get tires. I'm gonna get this finished, get that on. There's the carb. adjustment screw. Had it running, it wouldn't adjust. And I stripped the flathead screw out because it wouldn't turn, it was tight. I took a pair of vice grips, locked onto it, and you broke it free. I can reuse this card. Spark plugs, I have to probably get some new spark plugs. Let's see, they're both the same. It's a J8C. It's Champion. Drinking some coffee here. It's Folgers French vanilla coffee. I just made the last pot and I ran out, so I have to go to the store and get some more coffee tomorrow. I have about one more cup left in the coffee pot. Got me some bed railing here. Just regular angle iron bed railing. Well, at least this stuff here was made in the made in the USA. Good metal. Made in the USA, not foreign made or something like that. Got some square tubing. It's not the best. It's from a weight bench. It's probably used for something. And I cut this piece of steel off of a refrigerator. I figure it will come in handy for something, body work, like you have a rust, you can use it for a replacement panel, fix rust holes on vehicles and stuff. Now what's left of that small tractor, I'm going to turn it into a race mower / go-kart. I still didn't get nothing done with it yet. Still the same wide frame, still the same. Still didn't get the front off of it. But I got the tires off them rims. I got them on the front rims now. They're going to be the front tires. Used to be the back tires on that little truck. Now it's going to be the front tires on that racing mower / go-kart. And the back tires, I got one there. I already got the one on the rim. Boom. That's a 1-inch hub. And these the tires was on it. Bald. And this one here is not that bad because I get this tire off, get that on like that here on that rim there. Figure if I keep small ones like that, it's gonna mess up the gear ratio. So I'm gonna use what are these? 18 by 8.5 by 8. They a little weather cracked and stuff, but they have tubes in them, so no, it's tubeless, but they hold air. Have cracks, but the cracks don't go clear through them. I might be alright. I don't know about this one. Didn't get pumped up. It was pumped up on the metal rims. And that video showing you motor I was going to put on this thing I'm building. It's right here. You haven't just already seen it, I believe, in recent videos. It's a KZ400 street bike, 2-cylinder. I need carburetor work done, but I want to get the carburetor work done before I even take it off the bike. You have to cut the frame. When you cut the frame here, I'm going to keep the places where the motor mounts in. So I'm going to like be cutting that channel up here, top. I'm going to cut it off from here, bring it back, slope from here, cut here off, here, and bolt the swing arm. From down here, cut here, and over here I'll cut it too, but right up here, and cut down here. Anyway, that's onions. I had a chicken in here, I was feeding it onions. And I did get a new coil for it. chop the pipes off like you seen in a recent video, and I need a little help here. I have to get a sprocket to fit that 1-inch axle. I want to use this original chain because it fits the sprocket on the motor. I need to find me a sprocket. It goes on a 1-inch hub. Will fit this chain, and I can't see any numbers on here at all. Tell me what size chain this is. And I figured, yeah, probably can use this sprocket, but I might want a little smaller because this sprocket probably is going to be, let's take the sprocket is as a 9-inch sprocket. I would like have about a 6-inch, 5-inch sprocket if they even make that size to put on that 1-inch axle for the Slash Racing Mode go-kart. No, I'll say go-kart. I want to use a certain chain here. If I can find one, or anybody doesn't have any sprocket fit this size chain, that will, I can put on this 1-inch axle with a 1/4-inch keyway, I believe. I'm not sure. I'll see what it is here. That is, it's a 1/4-inch key way for that. If anybody knows got one or know where you can get one and stuff, I don't know what size that chain is, size sprocket I need to fit that chain. If anybody knows what's the size chain that is, and then I'll know what size sprocket to get. I have to get these carburetors. I did have them apart probably, I'll say 5-6 times. Still can't get run right. Need a valve sticking. I cleaned it, carburetor cleaner, 2+2. I cleaned it up. Still won't run right. That's why the motor's still on the bike. When I get them, find somebody who can rebuild them, then I want to put them back on and test run the motor, make sure it's running good and everything. Then I'll take the motor off, cut the frame up where I can get it, figure out the place to mount the motor on the back here. Then I'll figure how long I have to make it, because I don't need to be longer to sit in it, because you don't have enough room if it's the same size, so I have to stretch the frame out. And I'm gonna, the speed armor, I don't know about the speed armor putting on this project I'm building or not. I'm definitely gonna put the tack on. And the brakes, I'm gonna try to get a hydraulic. I'm probably gonna try to use this hydraulic cylinder here off the front. And what else do I need? Yeah, I'm gonna make the shift. It's gonna be like a 2-seater, so the shifter is gonna be right in the center of the seat. And the gas pedal, I'm gonna put a gas pedal. I'm gonna rig up a clutch pedal. I need square tubing. Somebody told me to use this bed railing. Bed railing's won't be no good for like a go-kart. Nothing. It's not. Probably is sturdy enough, but the motor I'm putting on it might twist it or something. I'm not gonna have no suspension or not. It's gonna just be a solid go-kart frame. And I was looking for a go-kart frame already built. Now I can do some modification to it, but I can't find none. Definitely need to find out what size chain this is so I can get a sprocket for that 1-inch axle. And my brother got me to order him a bumper off eBay. I got that email not yesterday, the day before. It's a bumper for 400. Forget the name. It's a KFX or something 400 4-wheeler. It's pretty much built for racing. Have work done to it. Anything you can run on it's 93 octane in it. If you run regular gas, it won't run right. And myself, I think this bumper's pretty chintzy looking. It's just aluminum and it's light, probably anyway like 3 ounces. I mean, it's small, it's not to it. And when I got the box, I went, I feel like there's nothing in it. I hope he likes it. The bumper for his 4-wheeler. It's the original bumper goes to the 4-wheeler. It's off the original year and everything. It's what is it? It's 09, something like that. 07, yeah, it's 08, 09. There's my 4-wheeler. The front tire's almost cut halfway flat. Must have a hole in it or something. I really didn't have it out for a good while now. Don't ride it a lot. Nowhere to ride it to. I have to get gas for it, get it running again. Snow will be coming here soon, shortly. I'll have her running, having some fun with it. I want to get a back rack for it. See, it's already have the holes here and here. Their nuts already welded into it. I figure I can use that angle iron over there to make me a rack. Get 2 bars coming out both sides. And then use the angle iron, bring it across, frame the sides out, make a rack out of it. I think I'll make a nice rack. When I make the rack, I don't know, it'd be angle iron, and I can put a sheet of plywood in there, or get that galvanized steel I got there and tack weld it in for a rack there. It only has to come out so far. I mean, it can come out, well, I'll make it a little higher probably, go over the fenders a little bit, and come back about right here, make a little rack. You won't be able to put a front, and you probably can put a front rack on it, make one if you really wanted to. Come off the bumper mount, and this bumper mount over here, bring it up, but you won't have nowhere to connect it back here. And one bad part about this, they make the coolant tank back here where you put the coolant in, okay, and the radiator's up here, right here, the radiator, but they have the radiator cap up in here, and you see the radiator cap, but they don't have no access to it. To get access to it, you have to take the front covers off. I think that's a little stupid or something. Well, I siphoned the gas out, got the gas line off. And you can get into the radiator cap. Why would they make something? They should have made this here have screws or something where you can lift this off to get into the radiator cap. They don't made the radiator cap up underneath. It's right here, under here. But you have to take the whole fenders off to get to the radiator cap. I don't know why they made it like that for. Like, yeah, you fill this overflow jug up here. When you have full, you still won't. You might probably want to take the radiator cap and make sure it's full. Well, you don't know where to get into. You have to take the fenders off to get in the radiator cap. Well, you can get up in there and take the cap off, stick your finger down in there, and, well, it's the hose there. You can stick your finger down and make sure it's
Call from a concerned citizen.
getting in
The
freezing.
vehicle parked in the front parking lot near the high school for some time now, with the lights on. I don't even know if you can check it out.
Yep, now get that tire fixed. That was the scanner. Them tires I got off my brawler. I paid, what did I pay for him? He wanted 50. And I had found a push mower. It's one of them 2-cycle lawn boys. Got it running. He got it long rides for free. I got to tell him what he wanted. I said, I'd sell it to you for $20. I got it running and everything. I said, I give you that push mower and $30 for these tires. So I told him, I figure they make good tires, but they are bigger. And it screws up my gear ratio. It's, you have to give it more throttle to pull out with these tires to get taller. These tires are 22s. The ones was on it is 20s. So it's a little harder to pull out. And I was trying, I was like, I don't know, pushing a car, Rick's once. It pushes, but them big tires messed up my gear ratio, and you smell my clutch burning. Well, smoke got hot. It works fine, but I want to still pull this side clutch cover off here and check the clutches out, see what they look like when I get to it. I want to get gas for it to get it started back up. I want to see if I can make a back rack for it. The brakes and everything's still good. I check them, I pump this up, see what's wrong with it. That's just a little update video and it's pretty much nothing else I got to talk about right at the moment. I have to get the shed cleaned up a little bit. Got to get the insulation up in my ceiling here. I wish I had some like foam to stick up here to the tin, then put insulation. When you put insulation up against the tin, it sweats. Then you have water be dripping, and you wonder, my roof's leaking, but no, it'll be the tin sweating. And I'll like have something else up there. Well, refrain putting, if I do, I have to keep it warm in here in winter. I'll get up on the roof and the right there, they are bolts with rubber washers on top by the heads, and took a lock washer and nut and pulled the tin tight, seal it. That's flat roof on that part here. Is flat roof. This one here have about a 5-inch slope to it. I don't know, it did leak twice when we got hard rain and wind. It blew it back up underneath that tin, leaked down spider webs through here. So I might have to get that bit fixed before I even put insulation up for winter, or it's going to be cold, and have that dirt floor is going to stay dirt. I'm not worried about it. I have to get a couple pieces of plywood cut, cover this in more. I don't know, somebody told me I should take this wall out, but if I do take the rest of this wall out, I have to get a beam. Oh, it's a, what is it, 12-foot 2x4, two of them, sawmill cut, rough lumber, pine, nailed together with 20 penny nails through the side and through that side. Probably have about 50, 60 nails in it. And I had it up, nailed 2-4 up. 2-4 against this oak. I mean, oak, solid oak. 4x4. Trying to palm nails in that oak is a pain in my, you know what. And nailed 2-4 up and set this up on top of that 2-4. I put a jack up under here because it used to be a post here. I put a jack up under, jacked it up, slid this into place. Now it's resting down on here. And I hope the snow will get, it's going to be sturdy enough. I hope it's going to be sturdy enough, and it should. If I do want to open this clear up all the way back there, I will need, what is this, 25 feet long. I need me a 25-foot square tubing, 1/4-inch thick square tubing, probably a 4x4 square tube, steel square tubing, 25 foot long. Where you run from here up on top of that 2-4, clear, take this post out, run it clear over to here for the 2-4 so far, jag up and run that beam clear across. And I don't have the money to buy a 4x4 25 foot long 1/4-inch square tubing. I don't have the money for it. And I think it's fine that way. If I get I don't know, I hope it's the two nailed together sturdy enough. I hope. Well, you can't. It's not going to really give, I don't believe. I hope not. That's all the insulation. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 whole rolls and a quarter roll here. And this blower here, leaf blower, I have a carburetor problem. This black Bowman's carburetor problem. This yellow one, what's it called, Poulan Pro carburetor problem. My Husqvarna runs good. That's about it. It's about it for this video. I'm going to conclude this video, and don't forget to subscribe and comment, rate. If you like this video, you know where the like button's at. And till next time, don't leave the bed bugs bite. Say it, tubers.